are in Mwanza, a town right on the Lake Victoria in Tanzania.
So we actually got here after 2 days of crazy hitchhiking through just forests and highways for the last 2 days, and we come all the way from the Tanzania-Burundi border. And of course now we are in Tanzania, which is considered one of the bigger countries here in East Africa, and actually the 13th biggest in all of Africa, so it's pretty huge.
Yeah, when I saw the map, it looked like, okay, it's just another country, but when we were traveling from one city to another, we realized so big, it's so big.
Imagine just coming from the border to Mwanza, which is the biggest city in the west, it took us 2 days. It's crazy. So we are right now at Mwanza town center, and Mwanza city is on the southeast side of Lake Victoria. You guys know Lake Victoria. We were here in Uganda and Kisumu.
Just a few weeks back, we were on the other side of the lake. Now we are on the southern side.
Yeah, and from here, our plan is to walk around and explore like these old parts of the town.
This is like the city center. They have grass on all the sides. It's like a center roundabout. People are just sitting, eating fruits, taking shelter from the trees.
I mean, right now the temperature is around 26 degrees, so it is warm but not too hot, and it's
sunny though.
It's surprisingly not humid.
Yeah.
I thought it would be quite humid, but it's very comfortable that way. And now it's time to explore the city. So are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. So what did you get?
I got sweet lime, and for 2 of these, I paid 500 shilling. They even remove the peel and give it. It's like so easy to eat. Oh, he's packing the other one in the car.
Asante.
It's so sweet.
We're right now at the very center of the busy section of town, and we just noticed that all these buildings, they seem to be from a colonial era.
They're all yellow in color, and they're all like, they're 2 floors or maximum 3 floors tall, and they even have the year in which they were constructed written in the front.
So we see some of these buildings dating back to the 1800s, and most of them seem to have like a 1950s, 1980s stamping. So this is probably the place where the British had a lot to do, and it's pretty interesting.
And walking here, it feels like as if you're walking in the early 1980s, like old feeling.
It's only the cars that look new, but if the cars are removed, even the bikes, everything looks so old school. Really fun. And we see so many Bajaj and TVS auto rickshaws, so it feels almost like we're back home in India.
People here speak Swahili, which is the most common language in East Africa. And I think there is one more language they speak.
It's English.
English and Swahili is widely spoken, and they also have hundreds of languages.
Yeah, that's true. Tanzania, because of how many tribes there are, they actually have more than 100 languages, and for the population that's about 67 million, it's actually surprising that they're only now officially speaking only 2 languages, but this is what it's like. It's Swahili and English that you'll find in most of the country.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to communicate with them because of this.
Yeah, and the good thing is using Google Translate, we are able to pick up a few words of Swahili, and then now we are able to actually learn. The last time we experienced this with any language was Russian when we were in Central Asia during season 2 of travel. What's that, Shish?
It's an Indian public library. Can we go inside?
I know what you'll do. I know what
Shall
she'll
we
do.
try? Shall
She'll
we?
go inside, borrow a book, and never return it.
I don't do things like that.
I know, I've seen you do that many times. Come.
Try going inside. We just went inside the library and I was surprised to see that they have so many novels of Gujarati.
Yeah.
And it was such an old library, the smell of old books, it was so nice. I would have just sat there for some time and read some book.
They didn't let us film anymore, but the
But the
ambience
lady
was...
said, shh, people are reading, maybe you come back tomorrow to take a video.
So Shish has a plan to come back and spend some time in libraries. It's one of her favorite things to do. She also likes to take books from the library and never give it back to them.
I don't do such things. No.
They don't make buildings like that anymore. What are we doing, Shish?
We are on a boat and we are going to visit a rock.
The first name of Lake Victoria is called the Mwanza. Marketing in Tanzania here, our station Mwanza is kind 3 only. Okay? 3 only. Nile patch, saladins, and it's tilapia. Looking back, because the Lake Victorias don't have. Kwa wazungu kuna dola 150 na kwa wabongo kuna 100,000 patia yeye. Free. Chakula nawapatia yeye. Acha kuna dina nawapatia yeye. Sawa? Oh, karibu sana. The kingfisher fights. The kingfisher fights in Lake Victoria is how you go in another side is called the Rubondo. Na makameramani hizo ni sehemu za kuweka kwa mfano ukumbi wa harusi. Unaona? Hicho hapo hicho. Mkubwa na nyota zake alikwambia kidogo tampa chochote. Haya sawa.
We're right now on Lake Victoria and we just got onto this boat for a small tour. So all these rocks around us, they're still part of Mwanza city, just a bit out of the town center. So this lake is actually shared between Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania, and the majority of it sits here in Tanzania. So Mwanza is the biggest city of Tanzania which is on this lake.
And here you can see so many rocks, and in between them they have these green plants. It looks so beautiful. It kind of reminds me of this place called Ramnagar, close to Bangalore. Doesn't it?
Yeah, that place is also a very beautiful sunset spot. So we're hoping sometime when the sun sets right this way, the west, it'll look very beautiful. The only thing we would have loved to see more than this.
Shoebill bird. We heard that it's on the other side near Entebbe, but they said it's not here. I wanted to look at it. It's such a cute bird.
People mock it on the internet, calling it a very dumb word, but I think it looks like a super villain.
I saw what you were doing. I saw it. Come soon.
We're now hiking up this spot, and it's very slippery, so
Should I come?
you can.
So this is the view which I get to enjoy while Navneet is up there. And this was the boat we came in.
He's making the foot on the stones. Then that one step is staying there.
Like a footprint.
Yeah. Now we are going to show you. Come on. Yeah.
Navneet is up there climbing these rocks, trying to find a good view from the top. I decided to stay back because there were too many people and the pressure of climbing fast was very high. So I'm here sitting on these rocks just waiting. It's quite peaceful here and very nice. This kind of reminds me of the St. Mary's Island near Karnataka. So I thought I will tell you guys what Tanzanian money looks like. So I have a 2000 shilling note here. It has lion on one side and some building and coconut trees on the other side. This is worth about 66 Indian rupees, so it's less than $1. And I heard there are lots of coconut trees in Tanzania, and I'm waiting to drink some coconut water.
So we're now right in front of Bismarck Rock. So you see these points here? That's the marker. And there's this one rock right here, which is almost freestanding.
The boat guy also left, and I'm literally alone. I don't see anybody. I hear noises now. Maybe they're coming back. How is it? So what we see here is the East African fish market. So all the countries in East Africa, that is Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Congo, and even South Sudan and Tanzania, all of them come here and pick up their fishes. And the fishes sold in this market is basically from this lake.
It's just only one always tilapia.
Tilapia.
Yeah, we call it tilapia.
I see that on the menu everywhere.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we call it tilapia. Now we are using and this one with the small windows was the German memorial military prisoners. So yeah, prisoners. So at first time those people who were going against the German police, they were taken to these courts for the wives, and then they were detained within these prisoners for the wives. They changed.
Big wave.
How's the water?
Huh?
How's the water?
Cables in the back. Yeah, we call it the cable.
Hata hii inaenda lakini na hii inaenda ndo lakini nao wanatumia
Those rocks are naughty.
Watch out, my little friend.
Careful, Josh.
Wow. Look at that sunset. Oh my god, it's one of the most beautiful ones I've seen. We were thinking whether to come on this boat trip or not, but it's so worth it.
You like the view here?
Amazing.
My wife. We're on this boat, right? So we're going back. As we approach the pier, we can actually see this really cool house. It looks like, probably a house straight out of a James Bond movie or like a typical villain's lair. It looks really cool and it's right on the edge of the mountain, looking over the lake. subscribe.